right, thanks for your patience there. We got everything set up, and let's move back over to my desk camera, and we have a special guest today, and our special guest is LadyFlib. LadyFlib, you eat the beer back screen. Is that why the beer back screen is gone? Welcome, Steampunk Fiend. You're just in time for Hatoful Boyfriend. Maybe the finale? I don't know how long this final story is. But welcome, Steampunk Fiend. Nightmare Cart. Is that sort of like horror Mario Kart? What is that? And let me give you a quick shout out there. And LadyFlib, say hello to the lovely studio audience on Twitch, LadyFlib. Oh wait, I'm not hearing you. She's bald? Did anyone hear LadyFlib? I didn't hear LadyFlib. Let me make sure my Discord.
Hello?
Oh, there she is. Alright, yeah, say hello to the lovely studio audience, LadyFlib.
Hello to the lovely studio audience, LadyFlib.
You gotta do the
Thanks for giving me a second chance to make that joke.
You gotta do the joke. Well, welcome on in, and I'm glad that you could make it today for Hatoful Boyfriend, possibly the finale. One heck of a Hatoful Boyfriend last time. We won't be going quite as long with the Hatoful Boyfriend segment this time, just as much as we can get done in 2 hours. But what 2 hours, or actually 4 hours last time it was, we found out that I, Fedorasaurus, had been murdered. I had been murdered in-game, in-universe last time, and I am now taking on the role, the player, am taking on the role of Ryota. The whole school is on lockdown in-game, in a video game, because supposedly there's a natural disaster, but then we found out that actually there are the humans. The humans are coming to get revenge on Fedora. That was me, because I was the only human at the bird school. I was supposed to serve as like an ambassador, and then somehow I got murdered, and as revenge, the humans are on their way to kill any bird who tries to leave the school. Horrifying stuff. So not only do the characters have to solve the mystery of my murder, but find out how to safely escape before the humans come and get their revenge on the birds, basically. It's pretty messed up. Weird stuff, but I don't know. Do you have any feelings, LadyFlip, about this whole situation? I'm feeling Monka. How about you?
Yeah, pretty Monka-esque, as they say.
Well, before we hop into the game, do you want to introduce yourself properly and let us know what you do? What do you do here, LadyFlip?
What is it you'd say you do here? Well, that's a good question. I'm also a streamer. We just finished System Shock for the first time last weekend and started up System Shock 2. But we're actually going to be taking a break from System Shock for now, so we can start Cybertron Saturdays. We'll be playing Transformers War for Cybertron starting this week.
Yeah, War for Cybertron, as requested by, I believe Tazilla redeemed that game request, and it's also a game that we both just really love. I actually haven't played it. I remember watching LadyFlip play it when it came out. A very cool Transformers game, which we found out has co-op mode. So we'll be doing some Transformers together. It's one of the best, some of the coolest character designs for these robots. And I know there are sci-fi and robot fans in the audience. I don't know why I'm calling chat the audience. Your chatter, your viewers. My chatters and my viewers. Yeah, well, War for Cybertron. Now, unfortunately, the servers, the Activision servers, are no longer up, but we found a little workaround to play multiplayer co-op. But yes, it's called Transformers War for Cybertron. I believe there's a couple of games in that series. There's War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, and what was the other one?
I don't know. I never played it.
Tazilla
This
knows.
looks like a crossover one with the movies. I didn't really care.
Well, anyway, Darkspark, Rise of the Darkspark. Thank you, Tazilla. Thank you. But yeah, the character designs are phenomenal. You'll hear me gushing about it when we actually play the game. But we have a game to play tonight, and that is going to be Hatoful Boyfriend. Or Hurtful Boyfriend, apparently. Hurtful Boyfriend, apparently, as we found out, the title had been changed. Not on the main screen. The title has been changed, like, in the menus. So it is now Hurtful Boyfriend. Makes you think. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play. Now, where were... I guess it was this one. This is the most recent one. Let's see where it put us. Loading. Okay, anyways, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. The title is now Hurtful Boyfriend. I didn't even notice that at first. Someone in chat had mentioned that the title changed. I was like, what? So this game is getting weird. But let's solve a murder. It may not be the doctor who did the murder. He might actually be trying to help us. Also, there's a creepy scarecrow running around trying to kill the birds also, and that's a whole other mystery. But anyway, we leave the conference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. Oh yeah, LadyFlib will be doing the voice of the birds. I'll be doing the voice for Ryota.
Okay, let's... This is Sakuya. It's the posh British kid.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what he looks like to me. We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
The stairs into the basement? Apparently, the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. Well, I turned the game audio down a little in case it's hard to hear LadyFlib through the Discord. I have her turned up in Discord, but just let me know if you can't hear either of us. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in?
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at that wall.
The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? You peasant.
What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. Which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here?
It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire?
We probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here.
I feel like they should lure the scarecrow to smash it down.
At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again.
Yeah, let's head back. Uh-oh, speak of the devil. Did you hear something?
Yes. Someone else just broke in here.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast. That's the Deus Ex player thinking, yeah, see, Deus Ex has made me a smarter gamer. I'm learning to think, even though not every game is an immersive sim, it's gotten me to think outside the box, you know?
Run!
Yes!
Stop!
Yeah, we don't know which bird this is. Ah, it's here!
Wait. Calm down, Kawara. It's small.
Oh, it's Angel! So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2?
I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angel.
I knew it. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys missed Angel's story, he's not actually bleeding. He is a bleeding heart dove, which has a red... They've got red feathers kind of up on their chest, and that's where they get their name from. He's also kind of a weirdo. He keeps speaking in, like, riddles and saying how there's, like... You know, he's, like, destined to, like, fight, like, an angel or something. Like, he got into a fight apparently with a protagonist in some other timeline or something. He's very weird, and I don't know what he's talking about half the time, but in his story we got to fight like a demon bird, which was really fun. Like, he went RPG mode on us. So that was really fun. If you missed that VOD, check it out. But that's who this character is. He's just like a weird guy. He's a weird guy, but he's not actually bleeding, so don't worry. Although we learned from last stream that Oko-san saw a bird covered in blood after my murder, so I'm wondering, did Angel kill us? Did Ango kill us? He's not actually bleeding, but he is a bird that looks like he's covered in blood, so maybe he killed us for some reason, for whatever his religious whatever is happening with him and his weird, like, we must fight to the death or whatever, which he kind of alluded to. I don't know. But I'm wondering if he might be the culprit. But let's find out. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase. But what is he doing in here?
I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris.
Who, me?
Good for you, Kawara. He came all this way to give you a title.
It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back.
I am not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the Pact of Old, I must steal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker.
Undertaker? What the heck is this dude talking about? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judecca. Come! Oh shoot, we gotta fight him? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Hang on. Also, is it gonna play the banger music again? Because I really like the banger music that played last time. Here, let me crank this up. I think it's gonna be the same banger. Oh, that might be too loud. It's banger time, everybody. Banger time! So if our vitality gets to 0, we die. I don't remember I don't remember what the wisdom attacks were, but let's find out if the, Ryota takes 24 damage. What? Did we have a weapon, by the way? Ryota's turn. Okay. So, I guess Ryota knows he's... I don't know, because I remember the protagonist, when she was told she was, like, some kind of special being, she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I guess Ryota's just like, okay, let's do it. Let me think. These might be different than the attacks that she had, so I don't know which one of them is gonna be... Well, let's see how much damage it does. Let's try Blue Moon Slash. Ryota unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Angel takes 78 damage.
Cease this jack-acting, you wretched imbeciles.
Meanwhile, Sakuya's just sitting there, just like, what is going on? Yeah, get your, like, cool... Oh, Sakuya's fighting, too! Go, Sakuya, go! Oh no, he's attacking me! Hey! Sakuya, no! Were you gonna turn into his senses? Oh no, is the cool music gonna stop? Hang on, let me just leave it on the screen for a minute. We gotta hear the banger again. We're just... hang on. What a good... Angel takes 285 damage? Ango's shaken. Nope. Alright, sorry guys, the banger's over. The banger's over. Sakuya said no bangers. Sakuya said no bangers. Huh?
I am shocked, Kawara. To think that even you would go along with that farce.
Sakuya, don't you play role-playing video games? Don't... You have to respect them.
What disrupted my territory?
I got carried away by Ango before I even noticed. So is his power to make you go into RPG mode? He just, like, convinces you that it's RPG time? Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed.
You, Luzon. What did you come here do too, after what you just did? I think you may be our prime suspect.
Optimus Prime suspect?
I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores.
A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya.
The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear.
He stares off into space, as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker?
So you are all a moth allured by candle's light, Luzon? No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory.
More crazy talk. The guys from Manga Club shaking my head. shaking my head. Yeah, either his dude loves anime or there's something going on here. Just typical manga kids getting really in character when they want to hang out. It's not exactly a blood seal, that bloodstained... That bloodstained chest is just by the... Sorry. I think there's a little typo in the text here, but it's not exactly a blood seal, but bloodstained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh.
What is it, Kawara?
Bloodstained chest. See, that's what I was talking about. This is the bird that Okusan saw running away from the murder. Sakuya, do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger that San saw was...
Ango, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Bao and following the demon spores.
Could you rephrase that?
Rufa, the tree of light called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed magician of white, your anger now, it is the power of the demon spores.
I think it's the power of you, Angel.
I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary.
I knew it.
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. Alright. Let's get some answers. This one! This is the blood-soaked stranger Oko-san saw! That's that, then.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores.
In other words, he didn't.
Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Ada Blau did venture within.
Oh, Edobla, that's me. I mean, that's the protagonist human. So she went in there and something killed her in the infirmary so maybe it was the doctor after all? I'm still jumping back and forth as to whether the doctor was responsible or not.
Ada Blau? Who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Ada Blau. She also goes by Saurus Fedora.
It's true, I do. From time to time. Also, this very bonkers conversation with the Oko-san theme playing in the background. Very, just very cartoony.
It's kind of thrown me off a little.
Fedora went into...
What?
Fedora was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Uh-oh. The doctor did do something and Yuya knew this whole time! Uh-oh. 4th class end. How many classes? Oh, what was that? I might have skipped text box there. 5th class. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. I don't know who's talking here, I'll just read it though. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. I guess that's you, so you can read that one.
Oh, yes, Father.
We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk.
Yes, Father.
Look at them, crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live.
Yes, Father.
Their very blood is tainted. Ugh, typical rich people speak. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again, do you understand?
Yes, Father.
To Japan? I don't know who's speaking here, I'll just read it. Yes. You will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family. Oh, this is Sakuya's dad again. Yeah, we learned from Sakuya's story that Sakuya really wanted to, like, study music and be an artist, but his father didn't... His father just wanted him to, like, take his place as, like, in the family as, like, you know, the rich, powerful family, and not follow the way his father believed that art was like a thing for commoners, not for like the upper class. It's kind of a lowly activity, but Sakuya really loved music and really wanted to follow his passions, and in his story he did end up following his passions and running away from home to live with the protagonist. But I guess this might be reaching more into Sakuya's past. Also, Sakuya is kind of the brother of Yuya, although I guess it sounds like they have different parents, like different fathers or different mothers or something. And Sakuya considers Yuya as Yuya is kind of like a commoner to him, so he believes he is above his brother. But yeah, you must bring honor to our family, Sakuya.
Yes, father.
Also, Dr. Imamane is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him.
Yes, father.
Yeah, and that's probably why Sakuya is being so friendly with the doctor and so trusting of the doctor, even though the doctor is rather sus. But we're back. Looks like we're catching up with the janitor again, who is also an agent of the Dove Party. Ango saw Fedora going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? Now, we did find out that Yuya was the person who told us that the doctor was working for the Hawk Party, and Yuya was like investigating him, so maybe Yuya is just kind of being a double agent, like still investigating the doctor or something?
We don't know that for sure. Maru could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I am aware.
I want to go confront them now, but with only Ango's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue, which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary.
Thank you, Sakuya.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone!
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner.
He keeps saying that, bright and massive, like he's the bright and massive, I forgot what he's called himself the bright massive bird or something. I don't understand what that means.
The other is a stun gun.
Oh! The birds are packing heat.
If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. Yeah, we got the prod. We got the prod.
Boots with the fur.
Back with the prod, boots with the fur, the whole NSF looking at her. From my Deus Ex playthrough, it helps me remember where you're supposed to hit the enemies with the prod. if you hit him in the lower back, it's much more effective. You can get like a one-shot stun with it. But anyway, this isn't Deus Ex as much as it feels like Deus Ex. It feels like Deus Ex right now. We're uncovering conspiracies, thinking with stun guns. He's back, boys.
The hour of judgment has come. He cannot use the dark tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes. Come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to this school, I have yet to find a use for him. The whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment.
Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki are here now.
Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just imprudent.
Oh wait, I guess this is your inner monologue.
Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, "I'm not telling you anything." Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. Pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is belligerence? Belligerence, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical on all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the Labelle family. Completely flat. Does he ever speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work led the Labelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Labelle family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect? Of course. The family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Oh my god, Shu. He's like, oh, thanks for respecting me, but guess what? Your family's gonna fall apart. Locked. Has been locked ever since that alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick? Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Fedora was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem like he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 4 files. The names are Kawawa Ryuta, Saris Fedora, Fujishiro Nageki. Nageki is the ghost fella who passed away. And also we found out might have something to do with the fire that took place years ago. And Shirogane Sakuya. Uh-oh. What? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Fedora and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here. Yeah, that's right. Because Fedora was, I'm a human and I, never, I'm in good health all the time, and Sakuya keeps making a point of, the Labelle family are always, really healthy. Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. And the other 3 are records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. Looks like some sort of memo or... Uh-oh. Arrgh! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. We're getting knocked out! Oh no! I can't move. I fall, unconscious. Uh-oh. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Phrasing. I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner that I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Fedora's student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. Oh no. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like it's too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who's doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Fedora. I need to talk to Sakuya. Uh-oh.
So you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Ryuta? Or sorry, Sakuya. Also, oh good, you got your power back, MJ, I'm so glad. Do what you do, like, I don't know, heat up some food and you know, shower and all that stuff while you can, and, you know, do what you can. But I'm so glad to hear your power came back. For now. You can charge your phone. Sakuya?
You again.
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person.
Not a healthy person?
The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know?
He is? I never knew.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? Oh, I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Noted. Doctor is injured on the right side. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center?
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Fedora all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Yeah. I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations! Were you gossiping about me?
Yuya!
What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now.
Teehee.
Not that I mind. Bisexual?
Yeah, we did in Yuya's story. I don't remember what it was that he said, but Yuya definitely came off as a bisexual character. He said something about, like, what did he say? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I think he does seem to be a bisexual character, which is great.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. You weren't saying anything good about you.
That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to some vile slander and ill gossips.
You're very frank, Yoda. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover.
Should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Saurus in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me? I'd love to see your evidence.
We found her ID stained with blood. In the infirmary.
You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scarecrow time. I hear. Run, you two!
Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! Rhoda seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel.
Oh, shoot, we got to another ad break. LadyFlib, do you want to take a break during the ad break?
Yeah, might as well.
Steampunk Fiend says, I refuse to believe the Scarecrow is anything but an honest and stand-up bird. Yeah, I'm really, to be honest, I mean, I'm kind of intrigued by the mystery here, but, like, I have no clue what's going on. Like, yeah, there's a mystery going on, but, like, none of it really makes sense to me, especially considering, like, everything else in this game where we're, like, dating the birds and having a normal school life, and now it's, like, this whole thing happens, and, like, none of it really makes sense. And, like the Scarecrow stuff came totally out of left field. Like the school being on lockdown, I guess you could kind of, you know, there were some suspicious documents that we unlocked from doing the bird storylines. And I guess that could be part of, like, you know, that didn't surprise me too much that perhaps the school would have some kind of, like, lockdown dome or something and be, like, in a rivalry with the humans. Like, that makes sense to me. But some of this stuff, like, what is going on? What is happening? It's so bizarre. And I do wonder, like, is the Scarecrow a bird, or is it a human, or is it a robot? You know, and yeah, while the ads are going, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and check on Ozzy. He appears to be eating his food. He's hanging out in the middle of the room, licking his paws. If he gets into a spot where we can get the cat cam on him, we will, but he's been a little on edge today. But yeah, I'll take a quick break to run to the bathroom. When I come back, the ads should be over. In the meantime, look at this beautiful bird. But yeah, the other announcement I have is that I was invited to join a charity event, which is taking place later this month. It's called the VTuber Summer Slam, and they're raising funds for a charity that, well, I guess I can explain it more when the event happens, but from what I could tell, it's they raise money for children that are in the hospital, and that what they raise money specifically for providing hospitalized children with access to gaming consoles, which, like, so they can, when they're hospitalized, they can have access to video games, and which can help with treatment, as well as just making the medical experience a little less scary for kids when they have this kind of, like, entertainment that they can have while they're in the hospital. And I think it's really sweet, a really nice organization. It looks like they've done this kind of event for a couple years. It seems like they're pretty legit. So they're going to be organizing this huge event at the end of the month, like a whole week-long thing of, like, I think they said, like, over, like, about 1,000 VTubers are going to be taking part, which is nuts. And it's going to be, you just do your streaming, as long as it's, like, a safe for work stream. And they'll be supplying all the assets and everything. They'll help me get it set up, and so I'm really excited to do that. I've never done a charity stream before, but I'm pretty excited to do this for them. I'm gonna like draw a special, like, avatar for myself for the event, just for fun, a little, like, summertime themed avatar maybe. And I am pretty excited. I was kind of surprised because the person who reached out to me, like, one of the organizers, and I was like, how did you find me? I'm such a small streamer. And he was just like, oh, I just was, like, looking through Twitch and I found you. I'm like, what? Aw, it's so nice. Thank you for inviting me. So I don't really anticipate being one of the people who are, like, one of the big earners, but, you know, any little bit helps for charity, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I think, I mean, they're probably open for more people. I can try to, like, you know, send you their info if you want to look into it for yourself as well, to help with the event. And anyway, it's pretty exciting. It's going to be taking place the last week of June. And I'll get into more of the details. There'll be some, like, I got some ideas for like donation incentives and goals and stuff, some fun stuff. I'll probably be doing different games that week, something different than usual because it's a special event. Maybe doing, and plus, not all of my games are. I mean, they're not like TOS games, but you know, I think just for being kind of a wholesome charity, I'm thinking just doing like wholesome games, just to like, you know, to match the theme, like this wholesome event. So probably nothing too horrific that week. Playing probably just fun, silly stuff. I gotta think of something special. But anyway, we'll get to that more when it comes up. I just thought I'd announce that. I'm looking forward to it, and more details as the event draws closer. So I think LadyFlib is back. So let's go ahead, and Ozzy has been fed. He is eating. The man himself is eating. And let's hop back into the game.
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu.
Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed.
Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction.
We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally. Indeed.
You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd likely do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Oh yeah, I think we learned that we have until 8 p.m. in universe to solve the mystery. Otherwise, that's when the humans are gonna break in. Like, the humans are outside the dome waiting for the dome to come down, and they're like arming themselves and like getting ready. And I guess if we solve the mystery before then and convince the humans that... I don't know what we hope to achieve here. Like, the humans are already getting ready to kill the birds. It's like, even if we figure everything out, I guess... I don't know. I'm worried. Like, are we gonna solve the mystery, but by then it's like basically too late because the humans are already like getting ready to fight because their ambassador got killed? I don't know. I guess if we can prove it was conspiracy, maybe they'll back off. But yeah, we don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Oh, so yeah, we have 4 more hours. Okay, this sounds again like Deus Ex. It's like our kill switch about to go off. All right, let's go, Huh? Sakuya.
Your friend already left, young one.
Well, why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Oh no. Don't do anything rash, Sakuya. Oh, that's probably Sakuya's inner monologue.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me.
Sakuya, you gotta break free from what your father told you and be your own bird. Be your own bird, Sakuya. Oh, so yes, you had a different father, not a different mother. Okay.
My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being.
So we're helping Ozzy hop up on his little cat perch. His medication makes him a little drowsy, so he's having trouble climbing up. And he's getting brush time. He can get in the brushies. I would put the camera on him, but he's like kind of close to our desks in a way that I'd be afraid to accidentally like show my face.
More likely feet.
Or my feet. Do not I am wearing socks with cats on them though, so it's kind of like cute cat socks, which is kind of nice, but all right, lady, take it away.
No free foot content. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood?
What is blood? Birdie, don't hurt me. Oh god, that was off key. Whoops, sorry about that, guys.
This is bad comedy.
Oh, by the way, Ampilion, now that you're a mod, you can also do exclamation point pun. I think mods and subscribers, I think, can do it. So you can also make fun. Oh, well, now his butt. Ozzy. Okay, well, I'm gonna ignore it. His little cat butt just balancing on my. Okay, he's moving. He's on the move. Anyway. He's doing some pets. We are transporting your pets to Ozzy right now.
Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where's the doctor? Oh wait, I think... Who said that?
I think it was Sakuya.
Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Doctor? Mr. Shirogane. You look quite fatigued. Do you care to rest for a while? Oh wait. You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Saurus? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Saurus. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her but were involved? But then, who did kill her? Oh dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
Ooh, whoops. He just dropped the mongrel card on Sakuya. Oh, that's gonna get him riled up.
What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying.
Oh no! Oh no! Also, it took me long enough to get the my avatar states were a little bit delayed there, but yeah, perfect face for the situation.
What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Sakazaki? Stop that, Isa. I told you not to touch my brother.
Is Yuya bleeding, by the way?
Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your ring? Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or tell him himself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki? This is exactly what I am talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya.
Sakuya! Oh, we're just walking in on a murder scene here.
Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you.
Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along.
Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry. He won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor. Oh, here comes Angel. Oh no, never mind, never mind. Never mind. Oh fuck. The Scarecrow.
There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Oh, the Scarecrow is in cahoots with the Doctor. Labor 9? That's the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the Doctor this whole time.
Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Fedora! I will never forgive you!
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
The heck is going on in this game? I reach out. I can't reach. The Doctor and the Scarecrow are gone.
Don't go chasing after the Beanpole Man on your own, Ryoda. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but...
There are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone.
Wait, Rhoda. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth.
But then why did he...
She died in this room. After school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else here. Yes. Red as always, Sakuya.
And that third person killed Fedora. Who was it?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out.
I kind of have a feeling that it was Ryuta, especially because earlier the teacher was like, why did Ryuta lie about going home after school? But like Ryuta doesn't know that he did it or something. But why would he kill his best friend if it was him, though?
I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up.
So you stuffed her into those boxes?
It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would be give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too.
The most humans? Why would...
Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me?
And Pillion's like, damn, a centrist. I'm wondering, like, is Yuya actually, like, you know, not undecided whether or not he wants to support the birds and the humans, or do they want to gather all the humans because they've got, like, a secret weapon that they want to unleash on the humans at the end? I don't know. Like, is this gonna be the big showdown where they get all the humans together and then take them out all at once, you know? I wonder.
I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Rhoda? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
Kind of feel like Yuya's not gonna make it. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited. Until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I hid him anyway. I hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my mother. He will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. Uh-oh.
I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Yep. Impossible. I am the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switch the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You... Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So... Cruel to deny me my lineage now. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I?
You can be your own bird, Sakuya! Be your own bird!
I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya. And think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No! Wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There's still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin.
Oh no. So he just got stabbed by poison also?
You mean that scalpel head? Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
I feel like this music is a little triumphant considering Yuya is dying. But, yeah.
Yuya! Yuya!
Oof. Fifth class end. Well... yeah. At least Sakuya learned the truth and... I mean, I guess it's supposed to be just very emotional music, but it sounds a little upbeat considering, but I guess it's good that now that Sakuya knows that he's not actually part of the family, or, you know, the bloodline, I guess, rather, and that their adopted father was kind of a jerk. You know, he's able to hopefully be free and live his own life now. It is a little fucked up that Yuya did murder the egg, though. Like, the kid had nothing to do. Well, sorry, the chick inside the egg had nothing to do with what was going on. I mean, he had to switch the eggs, but I guess could he have not snuck the other egg out? Like, did he have to smash it? Like, that's, I don't know. That doesn't sit too well with me. But I understand he was kind of enraged and stuff, and asked to remove the egg. Also, Froki Hates Horror, welcome. We are slowly uncovering some conspiracies here. I don't completely understand what's going on, but we are learning a lot. We'll be probably wrapping up stream in a little bit. I'm hoping we get through another big chunk of the story today, though. It's longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, we lost Yuya for real this time. Not in an over-the-top Christmas dinner way, but we lost him for real this time in a very... He sacrificed himself kinda to save his brother and tell him the truth, so yeah. But it is more birds. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. Yeah, I know. Take me back to when Yuya's death was just a Christmas dinner and it was just over-the-top horror and not just very sad. Take me back to the Christmas dinner scene. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement?
Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. But maybe.
Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete.
It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building to the basement there. Is there any way you might have missed something?
Missed something? Or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical center. And the chronology and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again.
You've thought of something.
Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. What the heck? Oh, is the little fireball, is that me? Like, me, my dead spirit floating?
I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you?
Nageki! There you are!
What is it?
I found out a lot about the school. And about you.
I see.
I suppose you know who I am, then. Oops, sorry, I think I read Nageki's line. Whoops. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago in the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you?
That might be so. Or it might not.
I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center.
I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I could never leave.
You stopped your... In other words...
At the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that.
So you did die in the accident. He hangs his head in silence. It looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia?
You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here?
Why would...
That's what I want to know. But I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6.
The medical center has the same encyclopedias?
Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9.
How disorderly.
Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here.
Switch to the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9.
I meant to say volume. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. Looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Oh, it's one of those like books, like one of those like books with like the hole in them. Or it could just be literally a box that's shaped like a book, but some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been...
What does it say? Ah,
Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? Uh-oh. It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. Oh, maybe that's why they want all the humans to gather, because they want to infect all of them. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. Oh! Nageki was the carrier. It is lethal to humans and has been named the Karen virus. It has entered research at St. Pagination's Medical Center.
Heron virus?
Humans I meet... Oh, sorry, it's you.
Humans I met would always get very sick.
Are you remembering something? Oh, that's really sad. I guess that's why Nageki decided to take his life, because he didn't want to, like, be the person to kill so many people. That is very sad.
Yes. I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I your help to see?
He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is.
I've remembered. Remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But
Not sure who's saying this one, but I'll go ahead and read this one. You have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few.
I left the orphanage with one of my remaining siblings, and we lived in an apartment. I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition. And so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. Then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. Then, with the last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me. By breathing the same air as me. They would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. Cameron virus. The deadly beast that made its home in my body. That is what they called me. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus.
That was Operation Hatoful?
Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. Maybe I can feel him close by. My Mr. Kawara, are you going to the basement?
I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive, and to find out why they killed Fedora, I need to ask the doctor.
I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside?
Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center.
When I was there, I went in through the medical center. But it must connect to the main building somewhere near here.
That looks like the gym, so the stairs are...
I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there.
The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go.
Yes. I think you'll be seeing me again, and Miss Saurus as well.
Whew. So I guess that's the end of that chapter, and we are coming up on the end of stream time. I am intrigued, though. My guess is that we're probably going to go through each of the birds' backstories and kind of learn the truth about them. So if that's the case, we might have quite a bit more of this game left, which isn't a big deal. It's not a problem. Although I am kind of eager to find out the truth. They're really stringing us along here. But LadyFlib, do you think that we should wrap up here since this is probably a good stopping point, or do you think it might be best or do you want to go a little bit longer?
Yeah, without knowing how much is left, we probably should just go ahead and call it here, because it could be another 2 hours or more for all we know.
Yeah, I'm intrigued though, but I do think this is probably a good stopping point. Don't want to go too late tonight, but it's really getting somewhere. I wasn't expecting, when we found out how Nageki died, and now learning that it was under pretty fucked up circumstances. It's something, but that's probably a good stopping point. I agree. There's another decent bit to go. Welcome, Quadrellian. You're probably lurking this whole time. It's been something. Yeah, my guess is that we're probably gonna go through each of the birds and learn the truth about them, and maybe they're all gonna die one by one, like Yuya. I don't know. Pigeon dating and biological warfare. Yeah, I was not really expecting all of that. I mean, of course, we saw some clues that hinted towards there being like a virus or something, but to think about how it's been like deliberate to kill the humans and all this stuff, it's pretty wild stuff. What a game. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I just want the birds to spill the beans, just tell me what's going on, like, just spit it out, just tell me, stop stringing me along. But I know it's a visual novel, and in the spirit of a mystery novel, they don't want to just tell you right off the bat,
No, throw the beans, don't spill them.
Yeah, throw the beans at the boys you like. I hope this game ends at least with somebody having beans with their partner and living happily ever after. I think I saved, but let me just make sure. Save early, save often, as they say. Now let's go ahead and we can vibe to this little tune here while we get ready to finish up stream raid out, wrap it up, and gosh, who is live today? Let's look. But yeah, what a great stream. Thanks for coming along, everybody. I'll give some quick thank yous as well once we figure out who we want to excuse me, raid out to. Let me see who's doing stuff. I know LadyFlib just raided Foen on her stream the other day, but we haven't raided Foen in a while. And Foen is doing his first playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. I also think he popped in earlier to say hi, so let's go say hi to Foen. Yeah, you know what? He's only got a couple viewers right now. Let's make his viewer count go up. Let's make number go up a little bit. He's at 3 viewers. Let's double that for him. But yeah, and Dark Souls is fun to watch. Dark Souls is a different vibe than Hatoful Boyfriend. A little more high energy, fast paced. But I think it'll be fun. He is on a boss, it looks like. So we'll hop in, give him some encouragement, wish him luck, and let me give some quick thank yous here to get ready to raid out. Thank you for the... Oh, let me snooze the ad. Thank you for the balls, for the head crabs. Kelvin Shadewing, thank you so much for that resub, your 3-month resub, and the kind words. And Thunder Coyote, congratulations on your 55 55 streams in a row. That's unbelievable, and it's flattering, honestly. And the hellos, Chief K0, congratulations on your first. It looks like before stream, Arcade Castle gave us a shout out, so thank you so much for that, Arcade Castle. And I'm going to be live again this upcoming Saturday with Deus Ex. Deus Saturday. Boy, is that game going places. Boy, is that game going places. I will also be live with LadyFlib on her Saturday stream as well. We'll be starting our first playthrough. My first playthrough, her second playthrough of War for Cybertron, but it's going to be our first playthrough as a co-op playthrough. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you like robots and sci-fi, you got tuned into her stream. We'll actually be rating her on Saturday as well. And then this Sunday, I believe it's more Metal Hellsinger. That's gonna be a blast. And more chat's choice, maybe World of Horror, depending on what chat votes to see. And I guess with that, LadyFlib, if you have any closing thoughts, I'll go ahead and start the raid.
Yeah, it's been fun, and I'll be live on Friday.
Did you get muted?
For FromSoft Friday, I'm playing some more. Hello? Hello?
I think I hear you.
Hello?
I hear you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I hear you.
I hear you.
There might just be a really long lag or something.
Discord's being weird or something.
Oh well.
Anyway, yeah, I'll be live Friday for FromSoft Friday. A little bit of Dark Souls, and then we'll be pushing to get some progress in Elden Ring to prepare for the DLC in 2 weeks. And then Cybertron Saturday. Starting War for Cybertron with Fedorasaurus as my co-op partner. Thanks to the community who has continued to support the game with multiplayer servers after Activision shut them down. That's it.
Well, I don't know if you guys caught any of that. I hope you caught some of that, but we'll see you around. Say hi to... Oh, shoot. Say hi to Phone. Raid message. Okay, go. Fedora raids. Go Stampede. Go.